Welcome to today's deep dive. Today we are exploring some really practical everyday mindfulness.
Right, specifically tailored for the Malaysian community.
Exactly. We're pulling directly from the MindfulGym program. It's created by Dr. Phang, Cheng, and it is entirely evidence-based.
Yeah, it's a fantastic resource.
It really is. Our mission today is learning how to handle those daily frustrations we all face without, completely losing our minds. We're using simple tools built for our multi-ethnic culture.
Because Mindful Gym isn't about, like, sitting in total silence on some mountain retreat.
I mean, who has the time for that?
Right, it's about surviving a chaotic hospital ward or a massive traffic jam on the federal highway. It takes mindfulness and turns it into a portable life skill.
Okay, so picture this. You are standing at KL Sentral.
Oh, I know this feeling already.
Right. The board flashes and your ETS train is delayed for 4 whole hours. You can literally feel the heat rising in your chest.
Oh, absolutely. The frustration is real.
But raging at the ticket counter changes absolutely nothing. So how do you actually stop that mental spiral?
Well, that is exactly where you need to call A.A.M.
Wait, like the Automobile Association? For a train delay?
No, not for a broken car. The mental A.A.M. for a broken moment. It stands for accept reality, adjust expectations, and move on with purpose.
Okay, let's unpack this for a second. Doesn't that first step, doesn't that just mean giving up or rolling over when the airline or train company messes up your day?
What's really fascinating here is that it might look like giving up on the outside, but neurologically, it is the exact opposite.
Really? How so?
Yeah, I mean, acceptance is really about turning off your brain's threat response. When you fight reality, your brain's alarm system stays highly active.
Oh, I see. You're just constantly on edge.
Exactly. Carl Jung actually said, what you resist not only persists, but will grow in size.
Wow, that is so true.
Right. By suppressing that anger over the delay, you are literally feeding energy to that threat network. It just keeps looping beneath the surface.
That actually perfectly aligns with John Bradshaw's rule.
Oh, which one?
The one where he says, you can't heal what you don't feel.
Yes, that's a perfect connection.
Because if you don't acknowledge the frustration, your nervous system just can't process it, right? You're basically trapped in fight or flight mode over a train ticket.
Precisely. So once you stop fighting reality and you adjust your expectations, you need to move on. You do that by taking your mindful vitamins.
Mindful vitamins. I love that concept. What are they?
So there are 5 specific cognitive reframes. Number 1, what have I learned? 2, I am not alone. 3, it could have been worse. 4, what can I do now? And 5, this will also pass.
Here's where it gets really interesting to me. Calling them vitamins makes perfect sense because you wouldn't swallow an entire pharmacy all at once.
Oh, definitely not.
You just take the specific vitamin you have a deficiency in right at that moment to help your brain shift gears.
Exactly. Let's look at a practical scenario. Imagine a young house officer in a packed government hospital.
Oh man, such a stressful environment.
It's super stressful, and they just got scolded sharply by a specialist during a ward round.
The shame must be intense. Their internal threat network is probably just flaring up.
Right. So if they take the vitamin, I am not alone, they instantly reframe the situation.
Oh, because they realize every single junior doctor goes through this exact trial by fire.
Yes. It shifts the brain away from personal failure and into a shared human experience. Or they could use, this will also pass.
That makes a lot of sense. What about a different role, like a nurse in that same short-staffed ward who's facing a really furious family member?
For the nurse, the best vitamin is probably, what can I do now?
Ah, right. Because it forces the brain to stop catastrophizing about the lack of staff and just focus purely on the immediate action they can actually control.
Exactly. It breaks the paralysis. It is cognitive reappraisal in real time.
You're literally rewiring your stress response by just asking the right question.
Yep. Shifting from problem to solution.
You know, this really reminds me of ordering a Teh Cham at the local Kabat-Zinn.
Oh, that's a great comparison.
Right. Life gives you this complex mix of bitter coffee and sweet tea. These mindful vitamins don't magically scoop the bitter coffee out of your cup.
No, the train is still delayed. The ward is still chaotic.
Exactly. They just help you manage the blend so you can actually drink it without tossing it away.
That is a wonderful way to visualize it. MindfulGym gives you the tools to stir the cup rather than throwing it at the wall.
I love that. All right, let's bring this all together for you listening. The 3 main takeaways from today's duck dive.
First, when life breaks down, mentally call A.A.M. Accept, adjust, and move on.
Right. And second, remember that resisting reality only feeds the pain. It traps your brain in a threat loop.
And third, use the 5 mindful vitamins to shift out of panic mode and into practical solutions.
So here is your call to action. The next time you are stuck in terrible traffic or trapped in a massive, unmoving queue, just take one deep breath.
Mentally call A.A.M and pick your vitamin.
Acknowledge the situation, adapt your mindset, and focus on your very next step.
Yeah, don't fight reality.
Exactly. And leave with this thought. If everyday life truly is a cup of Teh Cham, are you wasting all your precious energy fighting the bitter coffee?
It's a great question to sit with.
What if your biggest daily annoyance, that delayed train or that difficult coworker, is actually your greatest mindfulness teacher in disguise?